warmer this morning than what we had yesterday, with our temps running about 10 to 20 degrees warmer. A light northwest wind is coming by at around 5 to 15 miles per hour. It's a quiet start up for this work week here altogether with high pressure and control, but an area of low pressure right here coming out of around Kansas down toward Texas. That is what will be bringing us some changes as we head into tomorrow. For now, high pressure's in control, but it will be sliding offshore later today, and then that's going to allow more clouds to start building in tomorrow. And rain chances will be picking up the second half of your Tuesday into Wednesday. This area of low pressure has got a decent amount of moisture, so might be a pretty soggy stretch from later Tuesday into Wednesday, and may bring us some much needed rain, but unfortunately the timing with that coming through Tuesday and Wednesday, those are two big travel days. I don't think it's going to be stopping the whole travel situation, but it may very well slow you down if you're on the roads or in the airways. So just keep that in mind. Again, later Tuesday through Wednesday. Today, you got the sunshine out there. High gets up to 52 degrees. 40's your low later tonight. And as we go through the next 7 days, the high at 55 tomorrow, but we have the wet weather coming in tomorrow into Wednesday, then down by Thanksgiving. Let's bring in Inez and see how we're doing. Like the red on the map again. Good morning.
Good morning, Mike. Yep, that's right. Everyone's heading to work. Street cleaning rules are in effect. Right now, we have an accident over on the Van Wyck. This is southbound at Rockaway Boulevard. You can see only that left lane getting through. So expect delays if you're heading towards the Belt Parkway. The FDR Drive at 96th Street, looking good both directions. No problems there. The George Washington Bridge, it's 30 minutes heading towards the upper level at the moment. Lower level, it's also about a 30-minute delay. If you're heading towards the Lincoln Tunnel, it's about 20-25 minutes. Same goes for the Holland. Rails, everything looks good. Things are running on or close to schedule. Rosanna and Dan, back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Inez. There is a chance we could see a peace deal between Russia and Ukraine by Thanksgiving.
Next couple days here, but the plan is sparking new tensions after talks in Switzerland. Haley Fixler has been tracking it all for us. Haley, what are you hearing this morning?
Good morning, Dan. Rosanna. Well, the Trump administration is urging Ukraine to accept a 28-point peace plan by Thursday. But the plan is getting some pushback as critics say it gives concessions to Russia. But Secretary of State Marco Rubio, he disagrees, and he is hopeful that this will put an end to the war.
I think this is a very, very meaningful, I would say, probably best meeting and day we've had so far. There's still some work left to do, and that's what our teams are going to be doing right now.
Rubio says the peace plan is a framework right now for ongoing negotiations. He adds that it's based on input from both the Russian and the Ukrainian side. Now, the full details have not yet been released, but multiple reports indicate the terms could include an immediate stop to the fighting, Russian control of some Ukrainian territory, and blocking Ukraine from joining NATO. Now, these points have drawn some criticism, with some people even calling it a Russian wish list. While Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has not rejected the plan, he has previously insisted on fair treatment. And on social media, President Trump wrote, quote, Ukraine leadership has expressed zero gratitude for our efforts, and Europe continues to buy oil from Russia. But late last night, Zelensky did thank U.S. and European leaders for their roles in the peace talks. He said Ukraine is grateful to Trump for, quote, saving the lives of Ukrainians and to everyone helping protect more lives. He's also previously said there was a lot of pressure on his country and that they are facing some very tough decisions right now. Here's more on what he had to say.
I have signed a decree on the composition of the Ukrainian delegation and approved all relevant directives. Our representatives know how to protect Ukrainian national interests and exactly what is needed to prevent Russia from carrying out a third invasion.
Russian President Vladimir Putin, he is also responding, and he is now warning that his military will take more territory by force if Ukrainian leaders do not accept this proposal.
We have this text. We received it through existing channels of communication with the U.S. administration. I believe it can be used as the basis of a final peaceful settlement, but it has not been discussed with us in detail.
Rubio says this situation is delicate and says there is still a lot of work to do, but the goal is to get things finalized by Thanksgiving. Rosanna?
Okay, thank you so much, Haley. Well, some sad news over the weekend. Tatiana Schlossberg, the granddaughter of former President John F. Kennedy, has terminal cancer. She wrote an essay in the New Yorker that one of the doctors said she might have just a year to live. Ms. Schlossberg said she was diagnosed in May 2024, right after the birth of her second child. Doctors found she had a rare form of leukemia, mostly seen in older people. She also said the policies pushed by her cousin, Health Secretary RFK Jr., could hurt
Is that an
cancer
age-based
patients like
leukemia?
her. Ms. Schlossberg is the daughter of Caroline Kennedy and Edward Schlossberg, and we're praying for her and hoping for a medical miracle.
Well, over 7,000 people participated in New York Roadrunners, and God's Love We Deliver 32nd annual race to deliver 4-miler. Yesterday, that happened in Central Park, so it was on Sunday. The race benefits God's Love We Deliver commitment to improve the health and well-being of people living with HIV and AIDS, cancer, and other serious illnesses. The organization delivered 3.3 million meals to nearly 11,000 people last year alone. All right, well, here we go, taking it to the streets. A holiday tradition is back at the Brooklyn Botanic Garden. Lightscape brings a one-of-a-kind experience with thousands of lights to highlight the beauty of the garden in the winter.
And it is beautiful, and so is our Crystal Young. She's there this
What's
morning.
going on this
Hi,
morning?
Crystal.
Hi, good morning. Well, it is beautiful out here, and I have
She
not
looks like
been
Jack
in
Nicholson.
so many years. And really, from the front gate even coming in, you're like, oh, why don't I
Happy
do this?
holidays,
It's gorgeous.
everybody.
So Lightscape is back for its 5th year. There are 19 different interesting sculptures, and there's a path that's like a mile long that you walk along. It's family friendly
She's
and
dressed
fun.
like the Killing
I'm
Joke,
gonna
right?
slide over to
This is
Catherine
weird.
Glass.
Jack Nicholson's
She is
blushing.
the acting director. So let's just talk about how amazing it is to welcome
Brooklyn
people
Botanical
here
Gardens
in the wintertime,
Lightscape
because I feel like
celebrates
you think of
values.
gardens, spring, summer, but this place is popping right now.
Yeah, it's totally alive.
They said this
with
place is
over a
getting it
million
cracking
lights.
right now,
There's
people.
1 mile trail, tons of interactive stuff for kids.
Hopefully you crashing out for the morning.
Fountains,
I had
dancing,
terrible
natural
sleep,
forest ladies here. It's
so I felt that I had to just continue to drink coffee
Now with the camera to just
and go
turn and
crazy.
look at the ladies here. They're done
Ah.
so well. It's so interesting that that is plant matter with the lights on top of it. I mean, that is artistry.
Nah.
That is botanic, right? Everything here is inspired by the flora.
And
the
what do you
fauna
think
of
about the
Brooklyn
lights?
Botanic Garden. And things you can't see now, but you'll see at night, are a beautiful collection of trees lit up magnificently. And we really want people to see that the garden's a wonderful place to be, even in the middle of the winter.
Yeah, and it's funny, I guess we're on the tail end of the fall foliage, but there are some Japanese maples that are still doing their thing.
Japanese
that are like
maples.
bright red and crimson and just gorgeous.
Yeah, it's been an exceptionally long and quite beautiful fall, and I'm also noticing some really deep crimson Japanese maples, but there are others that are still holding on to their color for a little bit longer.
I love it. So now, if people want to come
All of
take
the
advantage
lights
of
in
this,
there,
do you buy
baby.
tickets online? Do you just come to a front gate? What do you need to do?
It's best to buy tickets online at bbg.org/lightscape, but people can come up and buy them from our front desk.
I like it.
Yeah.
And have you found with this being the 5th year that every year more and more people sort of find out about it? I really wanted to go last year and didn't make it last year, and I'm like, okay, figure it out this year. I feel like you probably have increasing popularity.
Yeah, it's
Queefing.
becoming
This
more and more, I
chick
would
is
say, of a
queefing
holiday
over here.
tradition. And we see
What is
more and more
happening?
people, especially families, coming and saying, "This is what we do for our holiday
I
celebration.
see.
We walk the trail,
People
we
have
go
stepped
have a
into the
delicious
room.
hot
Where are you?
cocoa, or we have a beautiful meal in your
Hi,
landscape
everybody.
lounge. We see people taking pictures in our installations, which are very Instagram worthy, and it's just a very special moment in the year.
I concur on all those things. We're going to come
What is
back
this
in
Jack
the 8 o'clock
Nicholson
hour.
hat
We'll
doing?
have food, we'll have drinks. We'll show you all the things that you can take advantage of when you come to Lightscape at the Brooklyn Botanic Garden. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. All right, I'm going to toss it back inside the both of you.
Okay, thank you so much, Crystal. All right, coming up, we'll have more of your top stories here on Good Day.
Oh, it was a big deal for the Mets, and they pulled off a surprising off-season move. Why they are trading away a real fan favorite, and who exactly did they get in return? We'll let you know. We'll be right back.
Did they get shit bagged on the trade
Instagram
deals?
Watch team accounts, defaulting all teams into automatic protections. And we'll
Good morning,
continue
everybody.
adding
I'm just
safeguards.
getting my day started.
Instagram team accounts with automatic protections.
We got married 2 months ago now.
We are moving into our new house, so lots of milestones.
How's everybody's day going?
Century.
Or whatever, you know, whatever time it is in your zone.
Instead of putting things into
Hopefully, you know, you're letting Uncle Bobby into your homes.
Wellspread's been fantastic.
I like that.
We can still maintain our independent finances where we want them.
We can co-manage the account and we co-manage our lives.
In our joint financial health, it has definitely worked out for the better.
Moments with Seth Harris.
You ever
Moments
notice a lot of
with
these
Seth.
firms out there aren't local?
Hey, I could pay one.
These people are out of town. They don't know the locals.
So what's happening, everybody?
But I'm from
You got
this
the
city.
day off? Do you have to
I was
travel?
born and raised here.
Hey, 800 pay law. Hey, pay law. Hey, pay
I
law.
work here.
Yo.
Excuse my raspy voice. I haven't gotten that morning voice off yet.
If you're in pain,
Or the phlegm.
Everything you don't like about shopping. But
Might be coming down with a cold for all I know.
to approve what we can.
Thank you.
We've seen back in the store, but no more of that.
Excuse me.
You deserve a better way to save.
Heck yeah, I do.
With over 10,000 items always on sale, it's time we actually loved grocery shopping. Justin, when was the last time you went on break?
Uh-oh.
I'm on break right
The
now.
boss is clocking
With
this
so many
man.
ways to save, good things
He's
are
about
in
to get
store
fired.
at Stop and Shop.
Everyone knows New York City is the capital of nightlife.
New York, baby. Bagels, coffees,
At 11 on Lot 5.
double fisting bagels and coffees. It's the New York way.
I'm Guy Fieri, and I'm asking for your help in
Guy
supporting
Fieri.
the Tunnel to Towers Foundation as it continues to pay off the mortgages of first responders and Gold Star families.
Well, they doing Guy Fieri's. I'm gonna do Sylvester Stallone. This is me, Sylvester Stallone, here for the Tunnels for Towers. I want you to pay Uncle Bobby $1,000 for his assistance here.
You to join us on our mission to do good. Go to T2T.org and donate today.
Uh-oh. I think he's talking about trans women. Guy Fieri, I never knew. The top stories.
7:42, rush hour. Here's some top stories if you're heading out the door right now. We're following breaking news in Times Square. A 21-year-old man was stabbed to death just after 1 o'clock this morning. He was stabbed several times in the back and right thigh.
Damn.
A pocket knife was found nearby. No arrests have been made just yet. This case is under investigation.
Well, Port Authority officials say
Wow.
over 3 million people are expected to pass through the tri-state area. at
Are
the
you
airports over
expected
this
to pass
weekend.
through?
Thanksgiving weekend, of course, all according to AAA. 6 million travelers nationwide.
What are you
are
having for
expected to take
Thanksgiving?
Domestic flights over the same period.
I might
which
want
is
to go to
up
your homes.
2% from last year.
Portland Trailblazers coach and former
Are you
Knick
stuffing birds?
John C. Billups
Uh-oh.
will be arraigned in Brooklyn federal court today on money laundering and wire fraud conspiracy charges. 30 other defendants charged.
Are
in
you
alleged
gambling on your
political
sports
games
bets?
tied to the
I mean, on your
mafia,
sports,
also
I'm sorry.
in court. His lawyer denies all the charges.
I swear he
Other
didn't do
Sunday
it.
Sports, tough losses
He didn't
for
do
both
any of
Jets
this.
and Giants.
And the
They're
Mets
gonna break his
make their
legs.
first big move of the offseason.
Do you think he's gonna make it to testify in the court, or are they just gonna whack this man?
Last night, the breaking sports news came right around 5:30 p.m. that the Mets were reportedly trading fan favorite Brandon Nimmo to the Texas Rangers.
What?
Now, according to multiple reports, the trade is still being finalized because Nimmo had to waive his no-trade clause. But when the trade is complete,
Who's signing
the Mets
off
will
on
get
these
Gold Glove
deals?
second baseman Marcus Semien in return. The 32-year-old Nimmo was the longest tenured member of the Mets, drafted back in 2011 in the first round.
Who's naming
by the
these
Mets,
fucking
and then
people?
making his major league debut in 2016.
Nimmo.
As for Semien, he played 13 seasons.
He sounds
so
like
far
a
for
run
4
off
different
bread.
teams, most recently the Rangers, where he won the World Series in 2023. Semien has a
Excuse me.
.253 batting average, hitting 253 home runs
No.
over his career. Right now, let's get you caught up on Sunday's NFL games, and once again, the New York teams came up empty-handed. Let's start with the Giants, who were in Detroit.
Are you
facing the Lions
surprised?
with Jameis Winston starting at quarterback for the second straight week, as rookie Jackson Dart remains in concussion protocol. And with interim head coach Mike Kafka looking to win his first game, the former offensive coordinator got creative with his play calling, using several trick plays to get the Giants offense going. Up 3 points
man
here in
is
the
trying to
fourth
be
quarter.
different or something?
Off the flea flicker, Wide receiver Gunnar
We haven't heard that in a
Olszewski
long
throws that
time.
pass to quarterback Jameis Winston for a 33-yard touchdown.
Get off my heels, boy.
Giants go up 26-17. Here they're up 3 points.
Touchdown.
3 minutes to go. Well, Kafka decides to go for it on 4th down near the goal line, but Winston throws an incomplete pass in the end zone. Instead of a field goal, they come up with no points. This allowed the Lions to tie the game with a 59-yard
Are you surprised with all this gambling?
If the Giants converted earlier, so the game goes to overtime, and here in overtime, on the first play from scrimmage, the Lions' Jahmyr Gibbs breaks off a 69-yard
With the reveal of
touchdown
sports
run,
being fake now, are you still a fan? It's like wrestling.
winning 34-27.
They should just let Vince run his own football league and stop complaining so much.
This season. As for the Jets, they took on the Ravens in Baltimore. Justin Fields on the bench as Tyrod Taylor got the start. Taylor hits John Mechie here on a 13-yard touchdown pass, and the Jets find themselves up 7-0
getting
in the
sacked
second
over
quarter.
here.
Now, head coach Aaron Glenn, after that, he made some curious decisions, including
man, that physical contact.
and 2 on his own 42-yard line. But Taylor's pass to Mechie, well, this time it falls incomplete.
Fumbled.
So this gave the Ravens
incomplete.
great field position, and they took advantage.
Not give a shit.
Giving the ball to Derrick Henry, who scores from 2 yards out. Baltimore went up 17 points and held on to win 23-10 as the Jets fall to 2.
For what?
And 9.
Because of the commercials? These people want to detect and stream that belongs to somebody else because they're watching the news? People are fucking sick.
Playing in the MLS Cup Eastern Conference
Fucking YouTube owners.
when they face the Philadelphia
YouTube owners, there's something wrong with these motherfuckers. We need to have the conversation, and I'm gonna shut this stream down and come back. Hopefully you'll be back, and we can talk shit about YouTube and the people that own it. These third-party disagreements that they keep fucking with me on. I'm trying to run the best lives possible, and they're trying to take me out like my teeth. Hopefully you'll be back with me because I don't know what they're complaining about. Maybe we can figure it out on the conversation. These people suck balls.